What's my purpose in the world? I never really understood the meaning of that question until I was forced to. In 2016, I was told that I had a rare form of leukemia, and I began to think that my life was going to end. My family was devastated, and I began to ask myself, why is this happening? Why me? Living in and out of doctor's offices and hospital visits, your mind gets in a state of doubt. You have no faith. You fear what's coming next. But I had to come to the realization that I was never going to win a war against leukemia if I couldn't win a war against my own mind. So I shifted my perspective, and instead of asking myself, why me? I began to ask myself, for what purpose? And I reminded myself that as long as I'm feeling pain, I'm still alive, and I still have time to leave my mark on the world. And that was when I realized that my mission in life was to help serve others, to make some sort of positive impact on the world. And that's when I created my foundation, Life is Precious, in 2017. I was very fortunate to ring that bell of happiness and full recovery in 2019. And having overcome that, I knew that I was willing to put in as much overtime as necessary to not waste the second chance at life that God gave me. I like to think of volunteering like tending to a garden of positive change. When you plant a seed in the soil, it may seem small and insignificant at first. But as you start to care and nurture it, it grows into something much bigger and impactful. Just as volunteering in your community can inspire others to take lead within theirs. That's what led me to start creating pizza sale fundraisers in my high school to raise money for St. Jude as a small token of appreciation for their help. One step at a time, I started planting more seeds of action and growing the efforts of my foundation. My seeds of action led me to becoming St. Jude's National Youth Leadership Ambassador, an ambassador for White Cane Safety Day to raise awareness for the rights and achievements of people from the blind and low vision community, becoming a spokesperson for the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation that excels toward finding a cure for pediatric cancer. Growing up, I always loved watching pageants and getting to see the beautiful glitz and glam of the gowns, but more than anything, what touched me the most was getting to see how those women were using their titles to help spread their advocacy and make a positive change in the world. I ended up falling in love with pageantry because it gave me a platform to spread my voice. And I'm ready to assert the role of a Miss World and assume the position of leadership that will allow me to use the beauty that makes me unique to share my purpose with the world and help communities all around the globe. I've been so blessed to have been given a life lesson that caught the attention of multiple media outlets like El Heraldo, Telecaribe, Telemundo International, Caracol, RCN, Blue Radio, CTV, and many more. My foundation, Life is Precious, is centered on championing human rights for all. Guided by the mantra, Life is Precious, we help individuals facing health adversities, disabilities, economic disparities, low quality of life, and educational barriers. This year, on my visit to Colombia, I donated a library to a school in one of the most underprivileged and crime-ridden areas. I became a spokesperson for the I Am Bilingual program. And with the giving hearts of several sponsors, I was able to make the dream of 30 girls who come from backgrounds of violence and abuse come true by throwing them the quinceañera that they never thought they would get. Currently, my foundation forms part of a 3-part alliance with Morphus Foundation and Guajira Verde with the goal of providing clean water reserves for the indigenous Wayu communities of La Guajira, the Africa of Colombia. Now that I have the opportunity to use my voice as your Miss World America Texas, I ask you, what if all pain isn't supposed to hurt, but help guide you to your true purpose in life? Time doesn't stop for you, so what are you waiting for? You only get one life, one chance, so wake up and realize that life is precious.